minor situation out here. All the doors are locked.
Wow, we are professional today. Um, anyway, we got a good show for you guys tonight. We got our good friend JP. He's hanging with us. As you know, we got feelers out to Rad. He might show up. He's really busy tonight, so we might not see him this evening. And yeah, we got a bunch of news. We got some photos from the community as always. That was the issue. So that since that issue is over, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, bring in the guys.
What's up, guys?
What's up? How we doing?
Hey, boys. Long time no see.
A little while, not too long.
I'm checking the chat.
Says volume. Who's quiet, tripping?
Volume? Oh, maybe me. I'm sorry.
No. You don't fuck with your volume every time.
all right. I'll leave it be.
Let Ronan fuck with your volume.
You're always a little loud, man, for whatever reason. So yeah, I think we got you good.
Yeah, people tell me that all the time.
I think it's your mic. I don't think it's you. I mean, but you know. So what's up, everyone?
Real quick, anybody drinking, or is it just me?
I think it's just you today.
I got sparkling water.
Nice. It's just me. Cool.
Sparkling water, boys.
No, so either one of you guys could drive me home.
Yep.
Perfect. Let's say hi to the chat.
Okay. Hey, look, we can scroll all the way back up because we were late. We'll start with the highs. So Johnny G Films was the first one to show up. So what's up, man? Go figure, go.
Johnny.
Was second.
Go figure, go.
Nice reviews.
That's my boy right there.
We have Controversial Toys. How's it going?
Controversial.
Hello, boys.
Hey, yo.
Roger, Anime Statue Figure Collector.
Another one of the boys.
Mudhorn Station.
Roger.
Ian's back.
Nice.
Ormy 6A. I don't think I know that. How's it going?
Hey, what's up, Ormy?
Thanks for coming out.
Or is it Ormiga changed their name?
I'm sure I said.
I know Ormy. I think it's from the Warhammer photos. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
I could be wrong, but I think I know someone with that name.
Kiwi Collector is here.
Thanks for coming out every week, Kiwi.
Trippin', as always. We appreciate you showing up.
Hold on, real quick. I just want to do this. I was right.
Armiga.
All right. Okay. You can go back to what you were doing.
Yes. I fully admitted I screwed that up. So. Okay. Everybody's talking about where they're from. Let's get to some more actual comments. Leaky Dumpsters is here. How's it going? And Alexander Storm.
What up, my brother?
Alex.
Mr. Storm, how are you?
I don't know if you know this, Alex, but you're just as much ToyMercs as any of us. Just so you know. That's how ToyMercs works.
Speaking of Alex, Shadow knows. Thanks, guys. We appreciate you.
Hey, boys.
Pope G Toycotography. Don't recognize them. Nice to see you too.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna plug my phone right now before I forget and it turns off. There you go.
If JP disappears, we all know why.
And we can all laugh at him. We can laugh at him anyway. We don't have to wait till he disappears.
Yeah, you people do it anyways.
Jack Photos, RV Toygram, and Gold Member round out the list of people in the chat so far. So,
Nice.
how's it going, everybody?
Good to see all of you. So, anybody get anything new this week?
I did, but I don't think anybody's going to care about it except JP.
Okay, let's hear it.
I got the Heroes of the Chapter reissue set.
Oh, the Blue Boys. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice. Posca. I have that guy too.
Pasca, Castor, and what's the other guy's name?
I
Erasmus.
forget the three, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
lieutenant, captain, and that guy with the white helmet that I forget the rank and people are gonna obliterate me.
He's the veteran. Yeah, I don't remember his
Yeah.
name. But he came with that cool banner, and I had to have it because.
I mean,
You need to get a few Blue Boys because, like, I need something for my Black Legion to tear apart.
You gotta have somebody for your favorite ones to fight, dude, or you can't take good pictures.
indeed.
True.
There you go, figure go.
Triple Toy says he can barely hear us.
What? Turn up your volume, dude.
Yeah, I was looking in the chat and I saw M3 said that he can hear us all just fine. So maybe it's just you, bro. Or maybe Ronan is louder than us, and your phone is, and your whatever you're watching it on is really quiet.
I don't know.
Because Ronan.
Can you guys?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can turn myself down a little bit. Let me.
Nah, just turn us up. Fuck it. You could do that. If I do it, I'll mess it up. We all know that.
You're all the way up.
Tripping always with something.
Weird.
So I'll turn myself down a tiny bit.
Yeah. Triple. I mean, Gold Member's saying the audio is a little low. Go Figure Go is saying it's fine.
Maybe I'm not talking loud enough.
Yeah, you guys just need to talk louder.
Speak
I'm
up.
not gonna yell. I'm not gonna yell.
Yeah. I turned myself down a little bit, so hopefully we're a little closer. Sorry about that.
All right.
This is a slightly different setup than I usually do, so we're still dialing in the differences.
Yeah. It looks good though with the toys behind you. I like it. This is the second week in a row now, right? With the toys.
Yeah, I cleaned the office, rearranged everything a couple of weekends ago.
Used to be a door. That was not as cool.
No, the door was boring. Either that or I was balancing an iPad on a stack of books so you can get this view, and that wasn't safe either.
Yeah, you need to get one of those shelves. All I got behind me are boxes of JoyToy.
We get a big banner. You got some cool stuff there.
Yeah.
All I got behind me is shit. There's just a bunch of toys back there I need to get rid of.
Apparently, I'm just loud. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
It's about time.
Probably the mic Ronan uses. I think you're giving me a little too much credit.
Yeah, bro.
The mic is built into my monitor.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mine too. So.
Yeah, I'm using my headset mic. It's a Razer, so it'll be good.
Gildone's here, and he says, with that mic, Ronan just started doing ASMR for children. So, as you can see, when you move the figure in this direction.
I mean, I've seen those ASMR videos.
Let's not
they
get
do
into that.
figures.
Killzone's already got the lotion out.
No, but it probably means that. I mean, I see this Chinese guy, I think is, so that he grabs the hot toys, and he like scratches the texture of the fabrics, the sound of the joints, that sort of stuff. I guess some people like that because he had like 12 million likes.
That's disturbing. But, to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, blue snowball.
Yeah. All right. Hello again, everybody. We're still here. We're still gonna talk about some news. We got some McFarlane news this week, which is good.
All right.
That's always good. And Tripping with Toys, we got some Warhammer news.
Yeah.
Something that I'm almost excited about.
Yep. Some of the new stuff.
Michael Miller, he feels so old.
So
Why is that, Michael
Yeah.
Miller? How old are you, Michael Miller? I want to know. Put it in the chat because I'm 50.
I'm 34.
I'm 50. He's 30. He's 34. And Ronan, how old are you?
none of your damn business.
All right. Ronan's a girl when it comes to age. That's cool.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is I'm 50 and I don't feel old.
Yeah. Running is on his 20 evers.
I feel very old. Millions of figures suffer every year from toy abuse.
Yeah. Leaky says I saw earlier. He said something in the chat about finding his finding his webcam. So maybe he could be on the show soon. So I agree. I think we should have him on the show.
Sure thing.
Very good. Very good.
I think we're gonna tell Leaky to find a guest, an interesting guest to be on the show. And as soon as you find an interesting guest, we'll have you and that guest on the show.
At the same time?
At the same fucking time. Oh my god.
I think Killzone's trying to ruin the surprise. Leaky says he'll be 34 in September.
Oh, I'm older than
He
you.
doesn't look much younger than me, so that's cool. I mean,
Is that a compliment?
It's not the age, it's the mileage.
Yeah.
you know,
How you live your life.
I mean, so I don't feel old, but my body feels old. If that makes any sense. I had to sand all day long. So check this out. So earlier today, earlier yesterday, we have this huge railing we got to put in for this giant house, like down the stairway. So we got this railing in. I stained it all up. It looked beautiful, and then we put the finish on it, and there's 3 of these railings, and they're both like, I think they're 18 feet long a piece. And I did one of them. My boss did 2 of them. The 2 my boss did were fucking terrible. There was there was drips down them and shit. So we had to sand them back, and then I did exactly what he told me to do, and they came out way too fucking dark at the end. And I was like, okay. And then today he was acting like it was my fault, like I fucked up. And I mean, he didn't say it. He was just acting that way. And I think what was going on, he was just pissed off that we had a setback because we were supposed to install him today. So he never once said it was my fault, but at the same time, it's just like he was just mad about it, and I was just feeling it because I was the only other person around. But I also had to fix it. So
Well, that's the way it works.
I did fix it, and he was like, "This is what I want you to do," and I was like, "How about if I just do it?" Because last time you told me what to do, and he just looked at me, and I was like, "How about if I just fix it?" He's like, "Okay, go fix it." And so I fixed it. It took all fucking day, but I fixed it.
Nothing worse than a work and have to do something twice, man.
Well, it's nothing worse than having to do something a second time the day you're supposed to install it. So now we have to charge that woman another day.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Do you guys charge for the hour or for the the day or
the entire internet that you screwed it up and it's your fault? She's getting charged more.
Well, she pays for me by the hour. And what that means is like she pays a ridiculous amount of money for me by the hour because my boss gets paid by the hour through mine. So anyway, we don't need to talk about it. It's the construction world. It's people get bored with that shit.
I don't know. We got 24 people watching, man. Apparently they loved it.
Wow. Can we put Geek Viper shit up again? And let me just say to Roger, if you're in the chat, if you're having issues sending that shit out, dude, hit me up. I can help you because we're about to do the 6K giveaway. Now getting that. Okay. Let's talk about the giveaway for a minute. So we have a bunch of cool prizes lined up for the giveaway. I said it last week. We're trying to figure out a new, different way to do this, or maybe we're going to be celebrating with some other people. We're not exactly sure. However, we got a bunch of shit lined up, and it's the 9th today. You have till the 11th if you have something you want to put into the giveaway. It doesn't matter if it's used. It doesn't matter whatever. If you just feel like you want to give back to the community at all, to the ToyMercs community, that is, go right ahead. Just hit me up. I'll put you in the chat. You'll just, send me a picture of the thing. I'll make the post, which I'm gonna have to do in at least like 3 days from now. So yeah, do that if you want. If you don't. Doesn't matter. You can still come here and win shit.
I got to go rummage through my closet to find something for you to give away this week.
Yeah, dude. It's the 9th, man. We only have till the 11th. We have till the end of the 11th. So once it hits the 12th, that is the cutoff. Anyway, I didn't read any of that shit that came up. So anyway.
Oh, well, the only one that you're going to care about is this one.
What did it say? I'm waiting for to load on my computer here.
Well, the lady is loaded, but I have seen pictures of her when she was younger, and she was a looker. She was a looker back in like the 60s.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, maybe the 70s. It might have been the 70s. I'm not exactly sure.
What is it you American call them? Gray foxes, something like that?
No, that's men.
Oh shit!
Women are cougars.
All right.
Well, that got all quick, huh?
It's okay. So much adults here.
Yeah, Killzone swears the Deadman isn't cheap.
I'm not loaded yet. Come on, we just started. I am pretty buzzed, but I always start the show buzzed.
I mean, Geek Viper's right. I mean, you rent yourself out every Wednesday.
Nobody pays me for this. You guys could start paying me. Start sharing and subscribing and all that shit. If you're here and you haven't subscribed, you should do that right now. There's that. I'm gonna get that out of the fucking way. Hit the like button right now too. Do it. We're not moving on until I see a bunch of likes. I'm just kidding. Because that would just be a bunch of dead air. Because I know you guys aren't gonna like the fucking show. I mean, you might actually like it. You might enjoy it, but I got what? What was that? What? Got 50 on. you can have me for 30 minutes. That's it. 30 minutes.
Pope G says that you might have just blushed.
What the hell?
It's the lighting.
Yeah,
It's the booze.
It must be the lighting, because that doesn't happen very often.
Oh, don't do that, man. You said that. That's going to be a challenge. You'll have Killzone and Leaky trying to.
We'll see. How much for 30 minutes?
See?
Yo, guys.
What is M3 getting at here with this?
Oh, sorry. I was trying to bring it up, and you were trying to bring it up. Don't start chilling.
What do you guys do for the?
About. So so check it out. The other night I was actually was it Saturday night? I think it was Saturday night. I was up super late and I was like trying to sleep, and I would open up my phone. He was doing a late night live on his YouTube channel, M3 Reviews. Go check it out. Go follow. Go subscribe. Whatever you do on YouTube. And I hopped in there, and we were having a good old time. And there was this old guy, Doug, on there. And Doug is awesome. He's like an old school teacher. I think he teaches history. He's cool. Great guy. And I don't want to get too into the story, but let's just say everybody these days, including myself, needs to be careful about what they say around anybody, because you never know how anybody's going to feel about something, and you never know when somebody's going to be 100% wrong about something, and people are not going to just let them be wrong, and they're going to tell them they're wrong because that's what I did. And I don't, I don't want to get too far into it because I'm not mad at anybody that was involved. It's just,
Yeah, that's why man should always just talk. You know, the enough amount. Never go too long in your tirades, guys.
what's up, shoot? Good to see you. Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Anyhow, do we have anything else to talk about before we go into the
You know, I got one thing I want to say.
Are we gonna talk about Jeffrey Epstein?
No, I don't think we should do that.
What list? There was never a list.
Maybe we should have had Sam Newsman on tonight because that would have been great. We could have talked
Oh
about
my
Jeffrey
God.
Epstein. That would have been awesome.
You're talking about your tirades. We would have.
Yeah.
But-
You people are nuts.
You guys, if you liked issue 1 of the magazine, you need to go pre-order issue 2. Please.
Please do that.
Because if you don't, that means I got to pay for it. And Deadman's got to pay for it. And then you don't get a Christmas present.
Yeah.
So,
You see, guys? Better hurry up.
Well, we haven't set a deadline for it yet because we haven't figured out what
Hold on.
the freebie is going to be this time around. We can't. I mean, we got a bunch of the same stickers left over, so I guess we'll throw a bunch of those in there, right?
I get a few.
Yeah. The magazine, the little magazine, that's easy. We could do that again. Maybe we could put a poll up on YouTube and let people decide what the freebie is going to be. And we'll come up with a few things. 2 things.
We could.
Sorry, I'm just pulling this out of my ass right now because I didn't think about talking about this at all.
Well, you know, we talked about some other things, and I don't want to say some of them on live just in case we can't do them because I don't want to, get anybody excited about anything we can't do.
Yeah, I know the one that I really wanted to do. I'm having a hard time sourcing, so at least sourcing to be cheap enough to give it away. Because I could source it and I could get it done, but it's prototype pricing. It's not freebie pricing.
You're giving away Deadman victims? What?
What? Who said that?
Oh, I said that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna give victims a dead man. I can't even get those.
With each copy?
No, that's not
Everybody gets a different head. Everybody gets a miniature Deadman head.
no.
No, dude, seriously, no.
A 1/12 scale poster of the magazine. That's not bad. That is a good idea, Killzone.
That'd be easy to do.
Maybe
Yep.
Killzone needs to come work for the magazine. Just so you know, nobody gets paid at the magazine.
It's a work of love.
As a matter of fact, once you come in, that means you have to help pay for the magazine.
Yeah, you have to help pay for the magazine.
That sounds good.
But yes, Shoot's right. That was a good idea.
That was
So,
a great idea.
awesome.
I like it. And it wouldn't have to be like 8 pages either.
No, a poster would be so much easier.
It could just be a sticker too, like. And it'd be easy to put up on the walls of your diorama or whatever. I mean, it would stay there though. But so there's that.
Anime statue figure collector wants the heads. And yes, I know I said that backwards.
Go to oddfrogentertainment.com and buy them.
There you go.
Maybe you should buy a set of the female heads for me too, because from what I hear, every single person that ordered them got them. But I'm still stuck with just the male heads of the victims' heads. I mean, this is great packaging, by the way, too. Sandwiched in foam in there, like it's cool. Anyway,
Yeah, pretty cool, man.
I haven't opened that because I got a bunch of the prototypes I was going to paint first.
So thank you to my buddy Michael for actually following through and ordering live on the show. That's how you do it. Appreciate
Very
it.
good, Michael.
Leaky wants to know if he has to ask the person to be the guest, or do I send you some people and you ask them to be the guest? So he's taking it seriously, man.
So actually, they would probably take it more seriously if we asked them. So we could talk. We could have like a face to face talk. Probably let's say Sunday sometime. We could talk. We're gonna do a FaceTime. The guy lives a half an hour away from me. We're gonna do a FaceTime.
How about we talk about some news?
Are you
There we
sure
go.
you want to do news? I'm having a lot of fun right now. But we're already done with the chat, huh? We're already caught up.
With these bozos.
We don't want them to have to wait on us.
All right, cool. Let's do it. I already got the first one loaded up.
Yeah.
Let's
We
do
heard
it.
enough of these people. Let's go to the news.
We've had enough of these people. No, we haven't.
I'm done with Kevin.
News.
All right. And here, I'm just gonna let JP take over.
Right?
What are we looking at, JP?
Hey, JP, we think your camera has been taken by the warp.
It sure has. What did you do? There you go.
There we go. There we go.
That was weird. So Ronan, you tried to add him to the scene and it didn't work, and I had to. That was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, and people are saying that the audio cut out too. We've got
Oh, really?
multiple people saying we had some actual like full on stream issues.
Weird.
Oh,
Well, we've been thinking about changing up the system, so keep letting us know. Make sure you put those in the comments down below.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Afterwards.
This has not been the most stable platform,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Well, we got this one because it was cheap, and I really liked the animation that we get for the transitions and.
yeah. Can you guys hear us like okay now?
I think so. I mean,
I did sacrifice
think
myself.
once we moved into this, it seemed like JP was really quiet, honestly.
Oh, okay, because I explained like a bunch of stuff.
I heard you, but I don't know. I don't think everybody else did.
So yeah,
Give us
well,
the
we're
short version, JP. Give us the short
okay,
version.
so JoyToy released 2 fucking new figures: the tactical surgeon with the power sword and plasma pistol. This guy comes with 3 heads, which is the sergeant, and then his 2 followers that he has on the side. Comes with the usual, a bunch of hands, grenades, some trinkets here and there, the ancient Heresiera bolter, the old plasma pistol patterns, power sword, everything you need for these guys, pretty much. I mean, if you want to get into these guys or into JoyToy, you might as well get the MK4 Tactical Surgeon, just because of the different head options you get. Then they also gave us, this guy that we're seeing right now, the Command Squad Chosen with the Legion Standard for the Iron Warriors. The helmet, I love of this one. This guy actually comes with another head, which is bald. Couple of hands, sword, and the pistol. Yeah, beautiful figure, man. Just love it.
Chet says that they actually had these on TikTok and they were discontinued. So are these re-releases?
No, The Iron Warriors already released a bunch a couple of months ago. This is the second wave of units.
Yeah, and those Iron Warriors are still available at like Amazon and
Yeah, you can still get them.
I also can't read. He said discounted, not discontinued.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
man,
I'm so sorry, Chet.
those TikTok sales that JoyToy has are awesome. I bought a bunch of shit last time it happened, and I thought I turned on my notifications for whenever they did that again, but I guess not. I don't really do TikTok. I think we should do something for TikTok as far as ToyMercs is concerned, but I haven't.
I tried to do TikTok once, but I didn't understand the platform tool.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's a little different, but so here's that bald head you're talking about, and like so I like the Iron Warriors just because simply
Yeah,
they turn to
these
chaos.
guys are all about cold, calculated devastation. They're silent siege engineers, destroyers. They're crafty siege warfare, attrition war. These guys are all about making the enemy surrender, and once they surrender, they are going to start attacking the city.
And these here are once they surrender, they're gonna start attacking.
Yep.
They're like never. I almost said something that I probably shouldn't have said. So
All right.
so this am I incorrect by thinking that these are 30K?
Yeah, these are all 30K from the Heresy era figures. And to answer Killzone that he asked, yeah, I'm 100% sure these are the new bodies that we're seeing now.
Yeah.
I don't think they're ever going to be releasing new figures with the old bodies unless it's stated it's like a re-release of an old figure, like the one Ronin showed, the Posca with the standard. Because I'm pretty sure that one has the old body, right?
Yeah, these are short compared to the other ones.
Yeah, you see,
So
yeah, with those. Re-releases are gonna still be the old body, but these guys you can tell are the new one, more slim.
These figures look great, but I'm holding out for 40K Iron Warriors because then we're talking. Then we're
more
talking
spiky.
chaos.
Yeah, all the heresy figures that we see right now, it's from a point on the story where the heresy is like it's about to start. It's not even started yet. Well, maybe for the Luna Wolves. So that's why these guys don't have the crosses and the 8-pointed stars painted on them and all that stuff because
they don't have nearly enough caution tape either.
Yeah, that's the other thing that a lot of people was arguing in the comments for these figures, that they're cool and all, but the Iron Warriors normally have a lot of the yellow and black stripes everywhere. I mean, the standard guy has them, but the sergeant doesn't. So it's kind of weird to see them not include the yellow and black stripes everywhere.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's what I noticed. Just I mean, I don't know I don't know as much about this as you do, JP. But what I noticed in just from everything that I watched, they seem to adopt more of it once they hit chaos. Maybe I don't know, but I've seen.
No, you're right, because at that point of the story,
go ahead.
All they can do is embrace what they already have. You know,
because I remember seeing like older photos of before they turned chaos, and it was like a knee pad or a pauldron, and then it was like a whole leg.
Yeah, I mean, but at this point of the story, the Iron Warriors and pretty much all legions are about following the standard pattern. They don't do much to their armors. When the heresy blows up is when chapters like the Sons of Horus start, to carve runes of the Cathonia on their armors, wear coins, little trinkets, and the other legions will follow suit. Only the Chaos one mostly. Loyalists don't do that shit at all because if they want to have things on their armor, it's going to be like a medal, a little purity seal they earn. Nothing too crazy, unless the chapter states otherwise.
I mean, this figure looks dope, though.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, fucking amazing.
I love this 30K helmet, like with the
beaky
with the beak nose and all that shit. It's great.
So it's the Corvus pattern helmet, but everyone calls them the beaky.
Okay.
Very good, beautiful figure, man.
I know who Corvus is, so.
Yeah.
I mean, my first whole setup was Raven Guard, so. Anyway, so yeah, these look great. But I think I'm gonna hold out until we see some chaos. And we're gonna go straight into I don't know. We're gonna ask the chat. Chat, what do you think? First one that puts us in. Are we gonna talk about Mythic Legions, or are we gonna talk about Mezco next?
Whatever you guys do, leave McFarlane for the end.
Yeah, McFarlane is gonna stay at the end. Don't worry about that.
The cherry in the cake.
You gotta find somebody to keep talking about, man. We get dead air because there's like a 2-minute delay with the chat.
Oh, is there? Okay. Well, never mind. I guess we won't wait.
Mezco, 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 Mezco.
Yeah,
Mezco.
they won
Okay,
Mezco.
Mezco. All right, here we go. Mezco dropped this today.
Ooh.
And we all knew this was coming. They teased this a while back, and they also teased it again recently. And
Yeah.
I actually, when I got home from work, I was finishing watching D Amazing's review of it because if you want to know something about Mezco, so you can talk about it on a live, you gotta watch D Amazing's review if it's Mezco. So, um, so yeah, this is what they dropped today. Um, steep
Yeah.
price. Hold on, let's go.
It
Let's
says
steep,
Rumbler and Death Adder.
steep. But you know, I mean, it's a big chunk of plastic, and plastic ain't cheap these days. So here we go.
What do you mean? Like, is it hollow?
It's got the interior and all the stuff.
Hmm. I mean, so far the frontal picture looks pretty good.
I mean, it does look pretty good. This is a new version of Death Adder. We have this figure. I have this figure. Now he's got this cybernetic gold arm, which seems to
Pretty
be
cool, dude.
much larger than his other arm and has less fingers. And wearing a totally different setup.
I like the clothes. Just put another head on this thing, and there you go, man.
Yeah. But if you ask me, I'm thinking this is looking at this Death Adder especially is making this thing look tiny. It's not.
The vehicle looks pretty badass, dude.
not
Do
looking
the
as
lights
bad as
actually work, or was that just Photoshop
We'll
stuff
get
they
there.
do?
We'll get there. We'll get there.
All right.
Lights work. Some of the lights work. Not all of the lights work.
Yeah, Killzone says that arm's larger because it's from the Hawk P40 figure. And yeah, this whole figure is just basically a kip hash of different Mezco.
I figured.
Hawk
I figured it would
P40.
be. They gotta make their money off of it. They put a fuckload.
Oh.
They gotta put a fuckload of tooling into the vehicle. So I understand all that. My concern about this is that these tires are hard plastic, and that was just from watching the review on. Well, I was
so
in the shower,
cheap.
so I couldn't actually watch it. So, well, yeah, and rubber is not even that is actually cheaper than plastic. So that's so it is cheap. So these lights right here do not light up.
All right.
If you ask me, that's a huge miss. The reason why they don't light up though is because that whole rack comes off. They still could have made that work. They still could have made it work.
Trip wants to know if it has a winch.
Yes, it has a winch. It has a working winch actually. You press a button and it pulls the whole thing back.
It's
because that's what I want to spend my money on. Is a winch I'll never use.
I like the figure, man, a lot.
The figure is pretty cool. I have the original Death Adder. This one's a little the first one was real Spec Ops. Like basically it's a black skull without the black skull logo and a few extra like
it was that
logos and stuff.
It was that Commando Snake Eyes with a different head. I mean, almost exactly.
almost, not quite, but almost.
There were some other differences, but that's the first thing I thought of was, oh, hey, look,
real motorized front or
mounted winch. Oh, so it actually pulls?
Yep,
that's really cool. That's cool.
There's interior lights that you can turn on. If you turn them on and you turn the headlights on,
everything turns on.
Yeah, well, if you turn the headlights on, like some of the lights in the inside turn off too. So,
okay,
it's cool. But there's lights. That's cool. I mean, some other people are putting out vehicles with no lights.
Removable armored window protection.
In other words, the window comes out.
Yeah. It comes with the Sigi, your typical hands, a Uzi, 2 handguns, and 2, like, I don't know what the name of those knives are.
In the U.S., we say an Uzi. But that doesn't mean
Uzi.
Right. That doesn't mean it's right. I mean, here it is. I mean, it looks pretty menacing. Like I said, my biggest concern is that these tires
are hard.
All right.
That's okay. Gridiron will start making accessories for this as soon as it hits the shelf.
I hope so. I think it needs them. Yeah, that's all we got. But yeah, these these pieces all come off. The gun comes off. This front thing comes off. You can make this a street vehicle. Um,
This
Mm.
it's gonna look a
children,
little. It's gonna still gonna look a little tough for street just because the way they have it. But all this comes off. This lights and rack all comes off. This can change out to either nothing or or a minigun. It's cool.
Mm.
It's a little bit pricey, but we're getting a
Yeah.
figure and a bunch of shit. It's Mezco. They packed it. I don't see myself having it. They made the rear doors open weird. You can see that here. See, it's kind of like a like a
Like they go up.
yeah, kind of. They kind of like they hinge out instead of fold up, so it's not like a Lamborghini. So it's more like
Yeah,
a
I can see that
DeLorean.
breaking.
Yeah, I could see that breaking. Yeah. But this isn't made for children, so.
Yeah, of course. All right.
And
well, I
there's
mean,
one thing I noticed about the glass is it seems to have this green tint to it.
Mm. I mean, it's kind of nice, I guess. I like it.
I mean, it would make sense if you were going somewhere
Armored glass.
where there was like weather and anywhere there's like fog or rain or anything like that. Like this slight tinted color really does help. 'Cause
Mm.
I live in Washington State and I used to wear rose-colored glasses when it was raining because I could see everything. But without them, it's gray, like all the time. So, yeah, so anyway, yeah, that's what Mezco brought us this week. Chat, what are you guys thinking?
when's this actually ship?
We could. It's, it said buy now. Let's look. It says buy now.
Ships after SDC 2025, so we'll get it next summer.
I
Mm.
guess so. Maybe. Maybe it is Mezco.
The
Mike,
Rumbler.
Mike says you can renew it into a turtle van.
But you could just buy a turtle van. So
$325, guys. You could get Primark Angron with that money from JoyToy.
kind of.
The frog was
All
almost
right.
half the price of this.
All right, we're gonna take a look at this.
What's
Right here
this?
from Jada expanding
Oh shit, that's pretty
expanding on their
cool.
Mega Man line.
I
And
love
these,
Mega Man, dude.
dude, yeah, Mega Man is cool, and these things are
Yeah.
adorable. And go ahead and put all your rage quit comments on the post because we all know Mega Man is a hard game. There has never been an iteration of Mega Man that was easy.
Looks pretty cool, man. I like this. I should get one of these guys.
Those are fun.
They need someone to build, dude. I need this. I should just send them some dioramas because whoever built those, that looks like shit.
These hard helmets looks pretty cool, man. I
Dude, I
like
can
them.
make that in an afternoon and it would look better. Anyway, I'm sorry.
You mean the diorama?
Yeah, but yeah, that's cool. There's 6 of these little guys. They're
Mhm.
cute as hell.
Yep.
It looks like they have like a little bit of articulation in the feet. They're probably on little. Oh, look at that! They're on a huge ball joint. So you can, and it looks like
Yeah.
there's a lot of
Yeah,
room.
yeah.
You could do a lot with these for what they are. I think.
Mhm.
And if you're into Mega Man, I think this is great. What do you guys think?
Is this
Yeah, I
another
can see having this on my computer, my desk, stuff like that.
No, what was your question, Ronan?
Leaky wants to know if this is another SDCC exclusive.
I don't know, man. I just load up the news. I don't read about it.
We don't actually know what we're talking about.
I mean, we work for a living. Here we go. We can look.
Come on, guys, do something yourselves.
Yep. SDCC 2025 exclusive.
Yep. That's
Oh,
too
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
That is too bad. Oh, by the way, this is from ToyArc. I mean, I didn't find this news on my own. I get it from ToyArc because they cover it and it's up for anyone. So you guys don't have to watch the show. You can just go to ToyArc.
And live.
Don't normally like covering hot toys, but this thing looks
Okay, Hot Toys. Ooh.
But it doesn't look that much better than the what was it? Was it Lim Toys that did it? I couldn't find a good photo of it. I was searching for that for a while.
It looks so
It was
sad.
called the Top Agent is what it was called. It was 112
Looks
scale, and it looked almost this good.
Yeah.
looks like he wants to cry.
Like honestly, his head actually looks a little big.
Like the clothes, everything else looks pretty sick, man. It's just his face looks so sad, so miserable.
His face looks huge. I I didn't notice how big his head was until now, but I mean, look, this is like Mezco Batman style head. Like that head is bigger than his
Yeah,
chest.
a little too big.
It's like it's like 3/4 of his torso, which is
Yeah,
it shouldn't be that
still
way.
pretty awesome figure, man.
Yeah, it still
Like
looks.
a
I
lot.
mean, it does look really good. Like it doesn't look bad in this picture here,
Hmm.
but yeah, I mean, it looks. I like it.
I haven't watched the
What's going on there?
007 movie since the one with Pierce Brosnan did.
What? You haven't seen any of the
No, I need to get to date with these movies. I kind of never really
I
cared
haven't
about
watched one
the.
since Octopussy, so I have no idea what I'm talking about.
You
Oh,
see, I
my
mean, the last one I watched was a movie with Holly Berry, and where they're drinking a mojito. And that's all I remember most from it.
what rock have you guys been under? Holy crap.
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
into Warhammer,
I'm
dude.
just kidding. Octopussy is just one of my favorites from when I was a kid. I watched Casino, or whatever it was, the Casino one.
Yeah, Warhammer is a jealous mistress. She doesn't let you do anything else.
If you want to be up on it like JP is, yes, it doesn't let you do anything else. But this look at this. I mean, it's 1/6 scale, so you could do shit like this, but it
I
still
like
looks
it,
good.
dude. Yep. The hair, the fact that it's plastic, maybe are all these figures with plastic hair?
Yeah, almost all Hot Toys. They've got some limited. What do they call it? They've got an upscaled line that's got real hair, but
Oh, okay,
most of the
okay.
figures have the plastic hair.
I mean,
Oh,
that
maybe
looks, that
I'm.
looks pretty good for plastic hair, though.
No, that's but when you the other picture where it was so close, it you could really tell.
Right
Yeah,
here,
because I sometimes I see these
shadow looks
videos of people opening these figures, and I thought it was always Hot Toys, like the Anakin Skywalker figure with the real hair.
I need to know what's going on with this like rubber chicken with the blood all over him. I don't.
On the sides, you know, shot in both his kidneys. And I haven't watched the movie, so I don't know what's.
Either way. But I mean, it's a great looking figure.
Yep, very good.
You could change his clothes just like Barbie or Mezco. Mezco does it too. But not just
The dolls. Two styles of look.
two styles of look.
I have to say, for a Hot Toys, that's not a great likeness. Not as good as some of their other stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
the 112 scale figure of the what was it called, the Top Agent. I might have looked a little bit better, honestly.
I think you're right. I really think you're right.
Mm. Oh, and you can either tuck the pants in or put them over there.
I'm gonna watch in Triple with Toys. I'm gonna watch these movies, but I need to watch them in order, like after where I left.
Oh Jesus Christ! You're gonna fucking.
You got a lot to go through,
You
man.
got a year.
It can't be worse than watching the entire Lord of the Rings and then the Hobbit movies in a single sit down. I did that with my friends.
And look at this. Look at this backpack. Looks a little like.
A little too small.
No, it looks big. It looks narrow, but like really deep. Like it's like a whole like inch and a half off of his back.
As always with these figures, the best part is the guns, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're probably right. So this is everything it comes with.
How much?
Good spread of hands. I don't know. I didn't know. I don't know. It's
Like
Hot Toys,
600?
so I'm gonna say 230. It's Hot Toys.
$12,000.
Maybe $1,000. Maybe at the most it's gonna be 320.
That's not that bad. I always thought these figures were like 800, $1,100, stuff like that.
You're thinking of InArt. InArt's got some $700,000 1/6.
The real toys for real, man.
All right, I think we're done here. Moving on to some more JoyToy news.
Okay.
Some SNK, not SKN, By the way, guys, make sure you go catch SKN after us.
Yep.
Over on the Shadow Nose Network. Go check
Dude, these
them
are
out.
so badass. I love it. I grew
mean,
up
they
playing
do
these
look great,
games.
and for 112 scale, I mean 118 scale, they look really good.
Tiny.
I haven't bought any of these figures, but I'm willing to bet that like all the shading in these pants or and like the vest and shit, it's all gonna be there.
Yep, Shin Nihon Kikaku, that's the brand, boys. Remember.
What? Say that 2 more times.
SNK, Shin Nihon Kikaku.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, these are so badass. So cool.
Yeah, I mean they look great. And
I like how they kind of didn't give you a diaper, but like a weird butt and crotch thingy. You see?
Yeah. Well, I mean that's you got to give them something.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I like the way they tackle the diaper on these ones.
I like that they give us a rocking chair that is a blast effect.
Yeah.
Where is this guy's head exactly? I want to know.
Right in the happy place.
Well, maybe it's happy for one of them, but this guy doesn't look so happy.
What's the name of that blonde guy? Rikimaru, something like that? I forget.
King of Fighters wasn't my thing. I was more of a Street Fighter guy, but this
No,
game
I mean, back in
played
the
it a
day,
few
these
times.
things
It
were
wasn't my
everywhere in
time,
the
though.
arcades. Ralph,
Looks good.
Clark. So good.
It comes with the devastating fisting effect.
Yep.
Which goes great. Never mind. I'm gonna just leave. I'm just gonna leave
Yeah.
that.
For those who don't know, this guy, Clark, Ralph, and Leona, the three of this set, this guy's actually from another game called Hikari Warriors. And later on were included into the fighting game, King of Fighters. Because King of Fighters is like the Marvel versus Capcom of these guys. Well, they throw all their characters from all their games into a single thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like a compilation of games.
Right.
Like a tournament that happens in their universe.
All right. So here we go. This is like a little play set. I think it's kind of like an extreme set. Sorry.
Yeah, it's actually a stage from the game. It's pretty cool.
Camera. This is YouTube after all.
Someone's taking a piss.
No, I'm not taking a piss. We'll leave that for the giveaway night. That might be a long one. I'm gonna put a bucket underneath here, and I'm just not gonna wear pants.
We're in a diaper.
And I think I said it last week. My wife came up with the idea of like putting paper towels down the back of the bucket so nobody can hear me piss. You guys will never know. Anyway, so yeah, I think this is like kind of like an extreme set sort of situation. I seriously doubt any of this is like more than cardboard. But this is a little place that it's definitely just like it's literally just cardboard.
Yeah, it's from a stage of the game. It's just so it looks cool in your shelf.
Yeah,
your office, whatever.
That's a cool idea. Nice, nice setup. I like it. But that's a separate deal. It's not any one of the figures. But didn't someone just release a figure that looks just like this for?
That's Leona. She's one of the coolest characters of the game.
She was from Metal Slug, the one that I'm talking about.
Oh no, she was included later on Metal Slug, but she first appeared on Hikari Warriors, and then on King of Fighters, and then on Metal Slug, because Metal Slug happens on the same universe as these other guys.
Okay.
Yeah, SNK does this thing that everything they release, it happens in the same universe. Even their samurai games and everything like that.
Oh, that is too much.
Dude, that's so cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's one of Kyo's what's the word I'm looking for? Staple movements. His most iconic powers, shit like that. I'm kind of surprised they released Kyo and these other guys, and not Kyo and Yori, who is like his main enemy, villain guy.
Look at this. It's more than plastic. And it comes with it comes with fully loaded health bars, guys.
Okay, that's kind of a cool idea.
That is kind of cool. I wish it would allow me to zoom in. That's neat.
So
and I'm imagining these. I'm imagining you can put them on these stands here or somewhere. Yeah, that's cool. Good job.
Pretty simple, pretty cool. As they say, sometimes less is more.
Mudscuffer says you should say the names one more time because you're the only person who can pronounce them.
He's not wrong.
That's because I like watching anime, guys. Leona Hayden. Kino Fighter. Yeah, dude. This
Oh,
chick I might get.
Killzone.
She's so cool.
I don't see him doing that. That's gonna be those would be too big.
Yeah, they tried to do 40K dioramas. Like they tried to release these little church window thingies where you could put like a single figure, but no one liked them. They were too small, so they just scrapped the idea.
Hold on. We're gonna go all the way back here to this guy with his chiseled butt, and then we're gonna go all the way back to where we were with this chick. And what?
Big, round, beefy cakes.
No cakes. It's one cake. I'm sorry. I just had to point that out.
This is like a proper diaper here. They probably said like, yeah, but you don't want to be sexist.
It looks like she's packing with this hang down she's got going on here. Anyway, there's her effect. Takes 2 stands
So cool.
to pull that off. That's cool.
100% like this.
That is cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool effect.
These guys have another character I should have come with called Hydern, but they are doing the 3-team tag stuff. That's our special move.
Oh, and more of the whole super fisting.
Sorry, guys.
Look at
This guy was into the air. That's what he does. That one. Yeah.
So it's an anti-air attack?
Yeah, it goes up. And explodes.
Nice. I'm sorry, I'm not even looking at the chat when you pull it up because I'm looking at my screen over here because it's much larger, and I didn't go through all of them. I was just like, oh, I want to talk about this. So
yeah, kind of fair. These guys all got cake, and Leona was given none.
Yeah. It's kind of unrealistic as well. We're back to the beginning, guys. So we're gonna move on. Or no, are we back to the beginning? Did we see this guy?
Yes.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Because there's the blast effect rocking chair.
Yep.
All right. Are y'all ready for it?
Where are we going now?
So this is
you're gonna have to explain this one.
Did we already put this up? Mudcover saying pound cake.
Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate this. Actually, this thing's pretty cool.
The design is not bad. I don't know what it is though.
This is one of the new.
It's definitely
Bat Family girls. No, not Batgirl, but I forget her name. She, yeah. Oh, fuck me, Batgirl, right there. Are you fucking serious? I thought she had another name.
I mean, I said Batgirl like 3 times already, but I think Mudscuffer called it out. This is just an extra for a Prince video.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of guys now in the Bat Family. What's her name? I'm looking here.
This isn't terrible. I mean, the seams here, though. I mean, they wow.
I mean, at least it's soft goods, though. I mean, you can actually
at least there's seamed and wired, I guess.
Is this Cassandra Cain?
We've seen this before, and we've seen this before right here. They both come with the same Batman that McFarlane put them out with. I don't remember which one it is, but I did buy that Batman, and that's when I stopped buying McFarlane. Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't mean to go too fast. Here we go. I mean, it's not a bad looking figure.
I don't know what that means. Let's go for.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh yeah, this chick's called Stephanie Brown. No, I don't know her. Who's this? Who's this chick? Stephanie Brown.
Yet another fucking Batman.
This one has been released already like 4 or 5 times by now.
I believe the last one we saw had lighter gray and lighter blue. Everything was just lighter, except for the yellow. I think the yellow is exactly the same. We could have
How much?
we could have done with a wash on this belt, because I mean that belt looks like there's no detail, and then you look in and there's a little bit.
Dude, this looks like a fake figure from like the 90s.
It doesn't
Like,
look good, that's for sure. It does not look
no,
good.
not at all, man. Come on. I mean, how long till they lose the IP?
They have it till the end of the year.
Yeah, they gotta pump these things out like crazy to get that money before it runs out.
Thank you, Dr. Brownlee. Thank you.
Okay, I get it. Thanks for letting me know.
Mezco says it was his side piece.
Yep.
God damn it, dude. And this is one of the bad ones that cannot move his neck at all, also.
I don't know what this is.
What the hell? I mean, okay, but
You know what this tells me? This tells me that I have not read any DC comics.
same
for a
here,
long
brother.
time.
Who the hell is Monarch? Oh my god, old man moment. I don't know. It doesn't look good to me. I mean, I guess this is the design of the character, right? But the head's kind of cool. Reminds me of Baron Zemo from Marvel, I guess.
Yeah. And I just don't understand the gripping hand. This hand is cool because you could put that around someone's throat, or you could put it out like he's about to punch you. But it doesn't look like he comes with any accessories. But he can hold something.
Just give it a fist.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It doesn't come with anything. Why give it that?
I mean, if you love DC and probably you know this story, of course I'm gonna get it, right, guys? I mean,
guys,
from the digital store, by the way.
Here we go, guys.
Ooh. Okay, I mean, this is not bad, but why is the chest be so big?
There's no way to make this costume look good.
Yeah, you're right there. Actually, we gotta give it to McFarlane. I mean,
I know. There's people out there that wanted it real bad.
Yeah, but the old Nightwing.
There's no way. This costume was always terrible.
Wasn't he in Kiss?
No. This guy was not in Kiss. No, he was an extra in Staying Alive movie. And if you don't know what that is, please.
Yeah, and this one they give a fist.
Still like the video. But it's Disco Robin. I mean Nightwing. This was
80s everywhere.
Costume. It's
70s.
Always been terrible. Always. And look,
not good.
Like he's got a trigger finger, but they put a hole in there just because Todd has heard us complaining about trigger fingers for no reason. At least they gave him a fist.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They gave this one a fist, and in the picture is like holding to something. So you could have made this one hold to something.
Holy shit!
McFarlane, dude, never disappoint. This is just a Ken face from Barbie. like one of Ken's dumb friends, like I don't know, Kyle or something.
Kyle. This is Kyle.
It's pretty good sculpture. You gotta get into it. The eyes, the mouth.
No, it's not good sculpting.
I'm trying to give it, a couple of good points here.
It's not good.
No, not at all. And that stupid thing they did where they tried to do the comic-y black shadow thing to the mask looks like crap, dude.
Well, it also doesn't match with the rest of the figure. Like,
no, they could have done it with the whole figure if they want to go do that shit.
Yeah, I mean they could have just made that just like a dark blue, and
maybe they're gonna release the platinum whatever version of this one with that.
I'm sure it'll be platinum. It'll be Joker eyes. It's gonna come. It's gonna come bronze. Like,
the new Teen Titans, Nightwing's terrible costume, guys. Get it now.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that paint job on the mask, you should do it to the whole figure because it just looks weird.
Yeah, it draws you away from but it's also like it just doesn't look good, and that's not Todd's fault. People wanted this, and there's no way to make this look good anyway.
You know what they say about people wanting stuff, man? They're ones they allowed people to pick, and they choose Barabbas.
Um, I gotta say she's the winner of the
Yeah.
whole crew.
That's actually a
Yeah.
fun
I mean,
figure.
I mean, it all just looks like a bunch of people in cosplay, but that's kind of what McFarlane does.
Yeah, she's by far the best one, only because it doesn't look like just as bad as the others. I mean, that guy at the end, what was his name? Monarch? Okay, now that I got the others next to him, I guess it's cool.
He's kind of cooler than the rest of them.
Yeah, you could use it like, like some villain guy with your mythic legions, something, I guess. Not good, man. Not good.
Dr. Brantley says they have to have better painters than that working at these big companies, right? I don't necessarily think it's a matter of skill as much as a matter of they don't want to pay to take the time to do it. I mean, these are
Yeah.
$20
Aren't these all
more.
made like by a machine, automatic stuff?
A lot of the Hasbro stuff is printed now. It's not even painted.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, a lot of, you know this stuff ain't hand painted. The Warhammer figures are hand painted to a degree, but still you can see the factory paint stuff. But here now, man, this is all right. The Elite Edition of McFarlane. Gotta say, those figures are not as bad as the rest, man. That Doom figure they did for Doom Dark Ages, that's kind of cool.
This figure, they could have done better on the paint.
The dog looks like a.
The dog looks terrible.
The face, not that bad, I guess. Could have been worse.
Yeah.
So
The
is
suit
this supposed
looks.
to be from the game or from the TV show?
This is from
No,
the
this is
show.
from the TV show.
Which, I mean, the show is great, but this is
Mm-hmm.
this is not the figure I want from the show. Yeah.
Looks kind of weird. What you can do? They are doing faceplates.
Yep. It's a cheaper way to do it. I'm really surprised that the American companies haven't started doing it until now.
Yeah, who saw that dog and said, "Yep, that's
Yeah, I know.
the one."
Who the fuck saw that and said, "Yeah, sure." I mean, look at this, and look at this.
Goodbye, Goldmember. Damn, dude,
Yeah,
that's
no,
rough.
no,
That's rough. I mean, the figure is
yeah.
fine, I guess.
No, it's not. There's nothing good about this. Nothing good about it. And Ronan, why don't you bring us all back to the stage, please? That's it for news today.
Bye, McFarlane.
Another week of leaving my mouth with a terrible taste.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and talk about some photos, and I'll be right back.
Okay, so as you guys know, we try to feature some pictures from the ToyMercs community every show, and when technology cooperates and lets us, anyway.
Yes.
So if you want to have a chance to get your picture featured, you just need to collab with the ToyMercs Instagram page. We use the hashtags, collab with the page. It can be anything. You can use one of our themes. You can do your own thing. But yeah, I mean, we love the community. Everybody's ToyMercs. Like Deadman always says, we are all ToyMercs. You can be a ToyMerc. I can be a ToyMerc. Wouldn't you like to be a ToyMerc too? Wasn't that a Dr. Pepper thing? Anyway, we have some really cool shots from this last week. First one here we've got is OK Figures. And this is the Red Sonja figure, I think.
Badass, dude.
The color and the detail on this is just really nicely done. And I can actually zoom in, even though Deadman doesn't know how to do it on his computer.
Which figure is that guy?
I don't know. I don't recognize that one.
It's like a statue, right? Maybe one of those Spawn things.
I don't know. Anybody in the chat know who that second figure is?
I'm pretty sure it's a statue from maybe, I don't know, could be one of the Spawn old McFarlane statues. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. You're probably right. I just don't recognize.
I like how the Reds, are all on the side of Red Sonja. Pretty cool.
Yeah, there's been some great pictures of her. That figure was actually pretty nice.
Who made her? Which one is this one?
Which one is this one? I don't know. I cut off the description.
That's fine. That's fine. Really good photo, man. Really
So-
like it.
So
That is a good photo.
let me get it all to fit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like how as I said, reds for Estonia and the green kind of lights for the guy that's maybe an orc or one of the McFarlane guys, as I said, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, the lighting on this is pretty good. Sorry,
Mhm.
Deadman, you're back.
I am back. It's okay. It's okay. I like it. It looks good. I like how they kept the orange or reddish light from behind. A lot of times you'll see photos where people like they're gonna have like some big like fire issue thing going on, and they'll cover the
Mm-hmm.
whole scene with it, and it's like, why would it be that color in the front, guys?
Yeah, the directional lighting on this is better.
Yeah, they thought about
Yeah.
it.
Only thing I would have done would be moving her face a little to the right, so she's looking at the other guy. But aside from that,
we
it's
would
a
have seen none of her
photo,
face
man.
because of her hair, though.
Oh,
I
right.
think they did great. I think they did great because we wouldn't have seen any of her face if they did that.
Yep.
Yep. So this is a good one. Next we have the Toy Snapper, and there's just been some really cool stuff done with Lego lately, and
Very
it
good.
always amazes me that people can take something as simple as a Lego figure and do a cool scene with it. So
Mm-hmm. Catwoman in the back, I think.
yeah, there's actually because I couldn't log into Instagram, I can't show you the whole series, but he's got multiple shots in this little
Oh.
he's got. So it's pretty cool. These
Mm-hmm.
are actually pretty good looking little Lego figures.
I like how he did it with Batman. Like the shadow in one eye and the other don't. Very cool.
Yeah. There we go. Finally, YouTube finally caught up. I can't see it here, but I can see it there. Yeah, this is good. Actually, looking at it over here, this is real good. I like it. I love it when people go nuts with like Legos and pops. Or I don't. I can't visionize. Or I can't see that stuff before I'm shooting it. So like I can't do it. But it's great, and I applaud people that can. This looks great. Who was this again?
Toy Snapper, who is
Toy
actually
Snapper.
in the chat. So thanks so much for showing up, man.
Yeah,
This is a
thanks
great
a lot,
picture.
Toy Snapper.
Very good, brother.
So, moving on, the next we have Johnny G Films, who I know was in the chat.
Yep.
And he actually had multiple really good shots in the last week.
Wow.
And I pulled this one just because I like the lighting and that Major Blood figure is actually a really cool figure. So
These are classified, right?
yeah, this is the G.I. Classified Major
How
Blood.
did he make it the weapon to look so metallic, bro? It looks so cool.
This is a really good photo.
Yep.
It's like, I mean, we don't know what this orange light is from, but we can imagine it's a very hot light. So like,
Yeah.
it's like kind of slightly overexposed
Mhm.
in just random spots. It's
Like
perfect.
sunrise.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Very
Cheers,
good.
man. Good job, Johnny.
Next we have Christiania 2701 with this really cool gambit shot. And I
Oh.
was really impressed with the effects on the cards. I think he did a
Wow.
great job with this.
Wow, very good,
I
dude.
want to know. I want to know if he's here, because I want to know if he actually used the effect piece and lit it all up like that, or if that's just something made in Photoshop. Or
By the way, guys, I'm trying to follow these guys and like their picture, but Instagram just doesn't fucking works, dude.
Yeah, it's been giving me
Instagram
problems all day too. Sorry.
Instagram's been a weird thing all day.
Keeps failing.
Oh, let's go back here for just 2 seconds because Johnny's actually in the chat and he said, we thank you and we appreciate you, collabing with the page and being here, dude. So great
Yeah.
picture. He also says that the weapons in his hands are not the ones he usually comes with.
No,
So that might be why.
doesn't look like the gun that he came with.
Yeah. I noticed that because the weapon looks so silvery and metallic. Really makes the arm even stand out on the other side. Pretty
Yes,
good.
that was a good catch. He said it's from the Mafex Terminator, so that makes sense.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's the weapon where he kills the first Sarah Connor in her home, right?
I think so. But But yeah, this Gambit picture, I would love to know. 'Cause some of this is Photoshop, but yeah, I don't know if he used the piece as a base or if he just made it all in Photoshop. But he did a good job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very good, man.
I mean, that wouldn't be. I mean, you could do all that in Lightroom. You could do all of that to this photo in the mobile version of Lightroom, honestly. So I'm really interested to know what is going on there, because that looks amazing.
Christiana.
Yep, so good job, Christiana. That's awesome too.
Yeah, if you come back and watch this on the replay, let us know in the comments what's going on.
Hey, Thick Pigs.
Big Pix is here. What's up?
So next we have RV Toygram with
Ooh.
this really cool lit picture of Maul.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, wow.
Badass.
Look at the texture on the side of the face and the way that the lightsaber is glowing on this side. I mean,
Wow.
the lighting on this is just really good.
Yeah, the
Wow.
background.
I, I don't have anything to say. Wow. That is fucking great.
Yep.
Yeah, I love the
Very
detail of the face and the colors, really good. So good job, man. RV Toygram, awesome shot. And he was here too. I don't know if he's here. There's such a delay between when we see the comments that I apologize.
I'm watching it on YouTube right now, and I'm not seeing any comments. The last comment's the one from FigPic. So
We'll move on. We'll come back if he shows up. So next we have Jay Collects. And this is a figure of Carnage with, I think he said the
Mal Morales.
yeah.
That's, but I don't know which one either.
wow, this looks like a comic book cover like a painted comic book cover.
RB Toygram is here. He says thanks for the feature. Yep,
Absolutely,
sorry for the delay, man. But yeah, great shot. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for participating.
Really liking this photo, man.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, I don't know much about Miles Morales, but I am aware that he at one point, I think it was during the time of the old, new, or different Marvel era when he was being like blamed for killing Captain America. And then Captain America wasn't dead; he was alive, and you know how it goes.
Yeah, Captain America has died how many times?
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, the way that he did a great job blending this, and the background looked pretty convincing. I'm pretty sure that's AI, but it's still he did a great job blending the colors and putting this
Very
together.
good, man.
And the Captain America shield here just tells a story because like you said, some shit's going down, something's going on.
Like I'm the last one standing.
Yeah.
I take the shield now. Stuff like that.
So yeah, great picture. So Jake Lex, good job, man. And lastly, but not least, we have anime figure statue collector
Roger
with the Dracula Shredder Ninja Turtle figure.
Nice, dude.
Very nice.
Dude, Roger's photos evolved in a way that it blew my mind. He always did these awesome photos, clear shots. Now that he's adding these backgrounds with dioramas, another level, dude.
Yeah, he's definitely kicking it. I've been telling him, and he's like, "Oh, I just do whatever. I never even know what I'm doing." And I believe him to a point, but like I've given him some.
He doesn't like to boast.
Tips and everything.
Very good, man. Very good.
Yeah, the lighting on this it's got such a crisp separation from the background that it's just a cool picture. Then it's a neat figure too. I actually really like this figure.
I didn't know they went for Dracula for Shredder.
I mean, what else are they gonna do?
Right? I mean,
I don't know. I mean, you can't ask me that in the spot. You need to give me some time to come up with something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good choice though, and it's definitely a cool figure. And Roger did
of course.
So Leaky actually has a little bit more info about that Miles Morales picture. He said that the Inhumans future sight power that Miles may kill Cap, and it was all part of the Civil War II storyline. If you didn't,
Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, back in that was back in the day when I dropped Marvel comics because it was just who cares? I mean, after Civil War, I dropped it, but I kind of read a little bit further, and I remember seeing those pages where Miles Morales was being like blamed by everyone, and Captain America was dead, stuff like that.
yeah. So yeah, I stopped reading right at Civil War. So besides a few odds and ends, I got a bunch of.
Yeah, I finished Civil War because it was like the event they were building for like 30 years to finally come to a conclusion before they sold to Disney. And then we got the all different Marvels with the new girls and the boys with the like boys, and it's all good. And then it flopped and it returned back to normal.
Right, but thanks so much for everybody who was featured for collabing with the page. We really appreciate that. ToyMercs would not be ToyMercs without you guys in the community
Indeed.
itself. So, if you want a chance to be featured, collab with the page, use the hashtags. Please tune in, like, subscribe, all the other BS. I'm not going to go through everything, but
You're absolutely right
follow,
about
like,
that whole
comment.
thing, Ronan. ToyMercs wouldn't be ToyMercs without you guys, and I mean, because you guys, we had 6K. We have a huge giveaway coming up, and you have till the 11th to donate prizes. Not to say that you have to. No one's gonna care if you don't. It's just nice when the giveaway is crazy. But we do have a crazy giveaway already, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Once the 11th comes around, and I have all of the I have everything set and all that. We'll come up with a date, and then you guys, it'll be here. We might do something between pages, maybe. I mean, YouTube channels, possibly, because everybody's ToyMercs, so we're gonna celebrate everywhere, possibly. But I wanted to talk about one more thing, Ronan.
yes. What screen would you like to be on to talk about this thing?
It should be right there. I could just do it if you want. I'd probably fuck it up at this point.
You want screen share? Is that what you're looking for? There you go.
Yeah. Just want to say, there's 4 days left to fund this, guys, and they're looking really good. They're way past their goal. There's a lot of stretch goals that they've come across. These are 1/18 scale figures, and I mean, look at the detail on these for 1/18 scale.
Yeah, bro,
Also,
I remember this.
look
You
at
guys,
look at this right here. That is.
yeah, you guys had the creators of this on the show, right?
Yeah, we did. I actually told him he could hop in tonight. I don't even know if he's seen the message because Instagram.
He did. He hopped in and hung out for a few seconds, and before I could bring him up on screen, he left. So, we're so sorry, man. We didn't see you in time. We were too busy talking, and
that sucks, Ronan. Because I really wanted to talk about this with him tonight.
Yeah, I remember watching this. What I like the most about these soldier guys is how they gave him this old GI Joe classic look, but still with the modern articulation and all the modern goodies you could get from these guys.
Yeah, it's great. I went all in on this. I could prove it right now. Actually, go all the way to the top.
Very good, man. Very good figures. I like this, dude.
Yeah, these are gonna be awesome to have on the collection, and I'm gonna go all the way up. It says right there, I pledged
Grindo House of Toys.
$289. Anyway, but we've reached a couple of stretch goals with this, and which I'm trying to get down to. So far, everything that you've seen is stuff I'm gonna get.
Very good.
And then
making us jealous.
This was the first stretch goal, which we got. So
wow, that looks pretty cool.
Second stretch goal. I don't think we're here. So if you guys were thinking about it, go do it now. There's 4 days left. I think the Shadow Nose Network is gonna do a last chance deal with them, like a show, like right at the end of this. So make sure you go catch that. And they're also we could take this down now, but just remember, go back them if you haven't. There's 4 days left. Don't wait unless you don't get paid till like tomorrow or something. But anyway, we are past our time. Our buddies over at the Shadow Nose Network has already started. Make sure you get over there.
Mm-hmm.
And go check out what they got going on. And Ronan, you want to talk about the magazine for a second before we go?
Again? Sure, why not? Yeah, so Legion magazine, the official magazine of ToyMercs, issue 1 is still in stock. We still have a few left. If you want one of those, you can go order it off the site, legionsmagazine.com. It will ship out within a day or two, in stock, ready to ship. I'll throw a bunch of stickers in the envelope for you. Done. Issue 2, if you liked issue 1, or if you just want to support issue 2 is up for pre-order right now. It's got more features, more interviews, more articles, tons of cool photography from the communities, from some guys you've probably never heard of or aren't following that you should. So really, really cool stuff. Really excited about this one. And then, keep an eye out for issue 3, but issue 2 is coming up soon. Please support if you haven't. And even if you can't buy one or don't want one, we'd appreciate it if you pass the word along, share it, and give us some word of mouth love. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we do a magazine.
Help
We
ToyMercs,
do a
guys!
magazine.
You love us so
And,
much. Get the magazine.
I think we're going to be on a show. Is that Sunday?
This Sunday.
Yeah, this Sunday. What is the show, Ronan?
Just
Just Shelve It. We're gonna be on Just Shelve It here on YouTube. Ronan's like, oh shit, Dead Man forgot, and I don't know. No, we're gonna be on Just Shelve It this coming Sunday, and we'll there'll be a post with a link and all that shit, like in the stories and stuff, so you guys can catch that. Make sure you catch that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, wow, it's not even fucking Kevin. Since
Thank
JP
you,
is an
Leaky.
admin and Ronan,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think has ever done this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ronan, give us a hashtag,
Oh.
or just give us a subject, and I'll come up with a hashtag off my head.
How about betrayal?
There we go.
That was a good one.
Betrayer
Good one.
Mercs.
Tripping with toys. Fix that one up, bro. I'm not even gonna come up with the hashtag. I'm gonna let Trippman do that all on his own. So guys, until Sunday, have fun, be creative, don't be dicks to each other, and always remember that ToyMercs are legion.
We are.
See you guys. Thanks for showing up.